My name is Tina Vangma, and I'm a creative project designer for Michaels. Today we are making this paper woven turtle. It is coming from our Camp Creatology Ocean Week. So this week is Ocean Week. Some of you probably did our forest themes last week, and this week is ocean. Next week is space, and then the week after that is fantasy. So hope to see y'all during those times. If you do have any questions, you can ask them, like Lindsay said, in the question and answer portion of it. And then Lindsay will answer or give me the questions and I will answer them for you, if I can. Please remember to have one of your parent or a guardian take a picture of the project, your finished project, and tag it to hashtag Michaels Kids Club, or hashtags Michaels Classes, or hashtag Make It With Michaels. So now, Lindsay, if you can switch over to my overhead camera. Okay, so this is what we are going to make today. It is the woven turtle, and you're going to need a few supplies. So let me get those supplies for you. You are going to need this handy dandy craft case that has like 901 pieces in it. This case, you can make all the projects for every class for Camp Creatology this summer. Hopefully y'all all have those. What we're going to need from this kit is we're going to need the wiggle eyes, the scissors, the sequins, and that's it from this kit. You will also need the Creatology paint pad. This will be the turtle, the cutout of the turtle. And then you will also need the Creatology construction paper. What you're going to do is you're going to pick out the colors that you want. I went ahead and did a rainbow on this one. We'll see what I come up with today. I'm doing something else, but you can come up with your own color scheme. Would love to know what colors that y'all are going to do once we get started. And then what we're also going to need is, like I said, glue from the kit, or if you don't have that, you can use a glue stick. You will need a pencil, a ruler, scissors. Now the scissors and the ruler are in your kit, sorry. And then you will need a computer and a printer. You will need to have a parent or guardian print off the templates, which they can find at michaels.com. And then print it off. And so it'll print off, and this is what the template looks like when it's printed off. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut out the template. And all I'm doing is going around the outside of the turtle, cutting them along. Now I do have one question. Do y'all know how many years turtles have been around? And it's a pretty large number. So if you can answer those, Lindsay knows the answers to these, so she'll let me know if somebody has guessed it correctly.
So we have some guesses of 4.5 billion, millions, 400.
Wow, y'all are coming along there. It is 2 million years, or at least that's what Alexa told me. Uh-oh, hopefully that didn't trigger some of y'all's speakers. Anyways, so congratulations on learning all of those. Yeah, I would have thought it would have been billions of years too, but apparently it's 2 million. So
Tina, we do have a question. What do they have if they don't have a ruler? Can they use something else?
Yeah, if they don't have a ruler, what they can use is the The ruler is pretty, they can use the paper, the edge of the cardboard paper or cardboard that's on the back of their construction pad or any of the paper pads. They can use that for a ruler as well. All it's doing is getting a straight line at this point. So what we're doing now, we've got our cutout. I'm going to take a piece of the paint pad. All it is a white, thicker, heavyweight piece of paper. I took a piece of paper out of that, and I'm going to trace my turtle, and it will fit on there. You just got to set it over at a diagonal. Going to trace it on there with my pencil.
And Tina, if they don't have the printout already, can you talk through maybe a simple way to draw that on the paper as you're tracing it?
Yes. And is my overhead camera on, or is my?
Your overhead.
Okay. Because for some reason I just looked at myself. I'm like, wait a minute. So now I'm going to draw that out. Oh, I missed a little corner here. And now I'm going to cut this out. So I do have another question for some of y'all. Are y'all going to be going to the beach or lakes this summer where you might be able to see some turtles? And I'm sure a lot of y'all want to go to the beach, because I know that's where I would like to be, especially in the heat of the summer.
Yes, the beach, and a bunch of yeses.
Awesome. Now, what about who has a pet turtle?
Ah, Violet just answered that and says, I have a pet turtle.
And what is your pet turtle's name, Violet?
Tutu.
Tutu. That is a cool name. We had, our kids wanted a pet turtle, but we got a lizard instead. And then they named the lizard Turtle. So that's about as close as we got to a turtle. Okay, so I'm gonna have, I know some people are still cutting this out, so I'm gonna wait a little bit on that. And I was going to see what weight, how big do you think a turtle weighs? The biggest turtle.
This is good because we are getting a lot of please slow down
I'm seeing
comments.
a lot
So
of people saying slow down. Yep.
All right, and then we have people guessing 200, 1,000, 1 ton, 400, 250, 1,500 pounds. There's a lot of guesses.
There is a lot of guesses. The answer that we found, that I researched, is 600 to 2,000 pounds. I can't imagine having a turtle that big. I couldn't lift it, for that matter. But the largest turtle, let's see if anybody knows this one. The largest turtle, sea turtle, I should say, is about 1,000 to 2,000 pounds. Does anybody know? I think somebody already just answered that. What?
Yes, Haley just
Yes,
said.
I think I saw that.
Leatherback.
It's a leatherback turtle. That is the largest sea turtle. I can't imagine seeing that. That would be cool to see that large of a sea turtle. Okay, so now we're going to, so now that you have your turtle cut out, you are going to take it and fold it to the top in half. So you're going to take the bottom of the turtle. Oops, here I'm trying to show you and I can't. The bottom, so this is the bottom part of the turtle to the top, and you're going to fold them together. So where they line up to each other. So it will look like this on the back. So you'll have the head, the tail, and it will look kind of like this. Trying to see if y'all can see that. There we go. A little bit better. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take a ruler. If you don't have a ruler, you can usually, what we're going to do is we're going to go in about an inch on each, on the front side here, or on the right side, I should say. And I'm going to take a mark. Now, if you do not have a ruler, I would say maybe, now it depends again how wide your fingers are. So with the little child, it would be 2 fingers and then make a mark right here. I don't know if you can see that mark. So that would be about an inch. And then you're going to go over and make another line about a 1/2 inch. Because your strips that we're fixing to cut are going to be about an inch, a 1/2 inch wide. And then you're going to do that. You're going to keep going over and you're going to have 11 marks. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if you have a ruler, they should line up.
Okay, and can you repeat that? How many marks across at what distance?
It will be 11 inches, or not 11 inches, 11 marks. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And if your marks are messed up, that is fine because you can adjust once the paper is in. I know some of y'all are still getting your marks or still cutting. We also do have this on demand for later, so you can watch it. And you can watch it at any time. And you can find that at michaels.com under inspirations and then classes. Okay, so now that we have, and if you have it, you don't have to have this many marks. It depends on what you want and how far apart your paper.
Yes,
Wobble is.
Bella just asked, is it okay if I have 9 lines instead of 11?
Yeah, I mean, because all you're really doing is it's just going to be, so the white part here is what you're cutting. So it will just be a little bit bigger white squares. So it will be totally fine. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take your ruler, sorry. You're going to take your ruler and you're going to measure from the bottom of the fold. You're going to measure 2.5 inches up. And what I'm going to do is mark a line there. And then I'm going to go again here in the center. 2.5 inches up. And then I marked it 3 places. So now I'm going to take my ruler. And this will get me the line to where I need to cut up. And I'm just going to mark, whoops, a straight line across. So it should look like that. You can see there's the marks. This is where I will cut. And I'm going to cut up to here.
And will you repeat the steps of those 3 marks across the top?
Yes. So the 3 marks across the top, what I did was I measured 2.5 inches up from the bottom of the fold. I marked there, then I moved it over a little bit to the middle and I marked up 2.5 inches. And then again up here, 2.5 inches. Then I connected the lines with my pencil. And there's the line. This line is where I will cut up to. So I'm going to take my scissors onto this and cut a straight line all the way up to the top line. And I'm going to continue all the way across my lines. So it will look like this, going all the way across. This will be the back side of your turtle, so you will not see the marks. So if they're too dark, that's fine because you're not going to see them. And then you're going to continue on all the 11 marks. So this summer, I'm hoping everybody is having a good summer so far. Are some of y'all still in school?
Mostly no's.
Well, that's good.
There's 1 yes, 1 hour. Just gymnastics.
Gymnastics is fun. So now that you have, or that I have all of the 11 marks cut, it should look like this.
Okay, Tina, how about real quick, start over with just your list, talking through your steps that you did.
Okay, so what I did to get to this point, I cut out the template that we took off the printer. I cut out the template. Then what I did was I took this cutout template and traced it onto the paper pad or paint pad, just like this. And then once I got this done, I cut out I started cutting it out of the paper paint pad. Now, the reason why we use the paint pad versus the printer paper is because the paint pad paper, boy, that's a mouthful, is thicker, a heavier weight. So you can get the construction paper through it without tearing the printer paper, because printer paper is such a lighter weight. So all you're going to do is just, you're cutting this out. And then once you get this cut out, you will fold it in half. You'll go from, I guess you could say, the shoulders of the turtle, if they have shoulders, not sure. But what you'll do is you will fold up the bottom part, his tail, the bottom of his tail will go up to his shoulders. Now that would be kind of funny to see an actual turtle do that, but I don't think they could. So then you've got that. So you've got it folded in half. Then you will take a ruler and you will measure in 1 inch from the side. This is my 1 inch mark. And then you will mark that there. Let's see if you can see that. There we go. Then from that mark, you're going to go over a half of an inch. And you're going to do that 9 more times. Okay. Then now that you have these, you're going to measure up 2.5 inches from the bottom of the turtle fold. And mark it there. And then again, and then one more time. And now we're going to connect this line together, because this is where you're going to stop your cut. Now that we have that, we will cut up to that line for those 11 marks that you did. And remember, this is the back of your turtle. So if it's all marked up, it will be totally fine. And we do have the instructions on michaels.com, along with all of the, I was about to say ingredients, all the supplies that you will need. Okay. So it will look like this. Okay, now you're going to take your construction paper pad, and you're going to need about 9, not 9 colors, just 9 strips of paper, construction paper, so you can figure out what color scheme you want to do. This one I did the colors of the rainbows. You could also use white construction paper with this to give it a little bit of a monochromatic. You could also do with, you know, with the black and the white, that would look cool. There's so many color combinations that you could do with this. It would, so once on this one, I did the rainbow. I'm going to change it up a little bit, and I'm going to do, let's do blue and green. So I'm going to take out 1 sheet of the green and 1 sheet of the blue. And the strips that we are going to cut are going to be a 1/2 inch by 12 inches. So the best way to do that is, I just happen to have a piece of paper here, is you'll take, so this is the 9 inch by 12 piece of construction paper that we have, that we're carrying. What I'm going to do is cut from the 12 inch side, and I'm going to cut 1/2 inch down, so it'll make it into a 12 inch by 1/2 inch. What you can do is you can take your ruler, I'll get a larger ruler.
Some are saying their colors. So we have blue and pink.
Ooh.
One is just green. One, Haley says she likes the rainbow, so she's doing that. We have blue, indigo, and yellow. And so far, oh, red and pink.
Ooh, red and pink. Pink's my favorite color, so I like all the pink ones.
Black and white, lots of rainbows. Green and yellow.
Can't
Another
wait
blue
to see.
pink.
Can't wait to see all these on the, with the hashtag Michael's Kids Club, or the hashtag Michael's Classes, or even the hashtags made it with Michael's. Can't wait.
Yes, we would love to see your projects.
So now what I'm doing is I'm just marking up my strips so I can just cut them easily. And I know that these are a 1/2 inch. Again, just mark them down at each 1/2 inch mark on your ruler. And do it a couple of times down here so you can get a straight strip. I've done it before where I haven't, and it's very awkward. And it's hard for me to see on the construction paper. So let's get a pen. Excuse me. So how many of y'all have seen an actual turtle who doesn't have it as a pet? An actual turtle in real life.
Oh, lots of me. I have.
I have.
At the pet store. Me. A lot of them have seen turtles in real life.
That's awesome. I'm sure some of y'all have seen them at ponds. We have a couple of ponds in our neighborhood, and they like to walk across the, or stroll, I should say, across the street at their own pace. Sometimes you have to, make sure that you don't hit them. So I've got a mark. You can't really see it. You can see the ones that I used with the marker because on camera it's kind of hard to see. And so what I did was marked them, and then I will take my ruler and line up those lines so I can get a straight edge to cut along. Yes, we've seen turtles at the local ponds. Turtles are just amazing creatures. And they do make great pets, I have heard. Now, snapping turtles, when I was a kid, I was fishing. And actually, instead of catching a fish, I caught a snapping turtle. And I didn't know it was a snapping turtle. And it got me. It didn't feel too good either. So don't get near a snapping turtle's head because they like to latch onto you. And I'm sure some of y'all have seen turtles in your classrooms. I know I have several friends that are science teachers, and they like having turtles in their class. And they're fun to watch. I think I'm going to switch mine to blue. We've been talking about all this water and snapping turtles. I'm going to do a blue turtle and see how that turns out. That's the fun thing about this project is you can make them for your friends. You can make them any color scheme. You could even have your parents print the template a little bit smaller, and you can make smaller turtles. You could have a whole family of turtles. Okay, so I did this just to show you kind of the width of what they're going to be. And you can do this if you want, especially if you're going to do a large number of these. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them out. And when I'm cutting, if you can see especially since I used a marker, I don't know if some of y'all are using markers, but if you are using markers, you can just flip over on the other side when you're weaving through so you don't see the markings. And again, I'm going to need 9 of these strips because the strips are going to go, as you can see here, while y'all are cutting, I'm going to point this out. So we've got the top three are going to be their, I guess, arms. And then the middle three is part of their body. And we will cut those off once we're done weaving. And then the bottom three are going to be their hind legs. So that's where we get the 3, the 6, and the 9 total. And if you have some extra space in here, once you start weaving, you can add more to it to make it a little bit tighter. Okay. I know some of y'all have said that we are going a little bit fast. We do have the instructions and an on-demand video that you can pause on michaels.com. And I think Lindsay has already put that in the chat with the link to it. And again, I am going to change this one up a little bit. I'm going to do the blue. Because blue is another one of my favorite colors. You can't only have just one favorite color. So hopefully y'all are going to get some of these up on the internet so we can see your finished projects. We also are having this week is the let me see, I can't remember what the other ones were. We have the creatures, the clay creatures are on Friday. That one's going to be fun. If you've never used air dry clay, that one's going to be a fun class. And then Wednesday of this week, I believe, is a octopus. Is that correct, Lindsay?
Let me check that real quick.
Yeah, I was thinking, I think it is the octopus, but I can't remember. So Camp Creatology is going on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday until all the way up to July 15th. So this week is ocean. Next week is space, which will be fun. And then the following week is fantasy.
So yes, this Wednesday is the craft stick octopus, and then Friday are the clay ocean creatures.
Okay. Okay, so I have more than I need here.
And how many did you cut versus how many you're going to use?
I cut 10, so I didn't cut very much. And I can always cut more later if I need more in my turtle. And you can like I said, you can see mine. I did cut them a little bit over the line. So all I'm going to do is just flip it over. You're not going to see that mark on it. Oh, you can't even see it in the video. Okay, so I know some of y'all are still cutting your strips. I'm going to while y'all are still cutting that, I'm also going to show you, I'm going to lay out some color combinations. I have some already pre-cut over here, and I'm going to just show you some color combinations. So if you haven't figured out what color you want, you can do that while some of you are still cutting. So here I've got, I'm going to move these to the side. So we could do purple and green. There's just a lot of different, especially with all the different colors that come in that construction pad. Actually, I think I'm going to do the blue. I think I changed my mind. See, and you can do, that's the thing is with this project, you can change your mind, make it any way you want. So let's see, just laying this out to see what I want while some of y'all are still cutting. I'm going to do blue and orange. I think I like blue and orange. Still got my blue in there. Okay, so I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I have 9. Okay. So I think I'm going to do 2 of the same color. Just do it different. There's no rhyme or reason to this. Like I said, this is your creation and you can do it the way you want it. I think I'm going to do this layout. So see how I have it laid out here, where I can kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. What I had, so it would kind of be like this one I did, you know, the colors of the rainbow. And then I continued that theme because purple is the last color of the rainbow. And then you just continued through. So it gives you an idea of what you're going to have on your, okay, let's start going here so we don't run out of time. So now I'm going to take my folded up turtle and I'm going to unfold him. And I'm going to do mine where the lines are showing just so you can see the cut. Okay, so now I'm going to take my first strip and I'm going to take it over the side. Trying to see how you can see this. And then I'm going to weave it through. So you're going, it's going to be an over and an under. So you're on this one, you're going to start over, then under, then over, then under the slits. So you keep going over, under until you get to the end. Okay. So it should look like, and push it up to the top of this. So it's up there good and tight. You can just use your finger or you can use an eraser to push it up. Okay. So there's the first one. Now you're going to take the other color or your second strip. And since we started over, this one we're going to start under. So you're going to go under, over, under, over, under, over, all the way to the end. And then you're going to push this up to the top and be careful because the paper can tear when you're pushing it up. So it's easiest to use the end of the eraser to push it up and just push it up tight to the other one. So you can see almost a checkerboard pattern here. This would be really pretty with the, I know someone said that they're going to do black and white. That one will be really cool looking. So we did under on that one. So this one we start over when we're weaving. And you're going to continue this all the way to the bottom. And when you get to the bottom, it is going to be a little tight. And once you get the hang of the first couple, it will go quicker for you. But just keep pushing them up. And then again, you're doing the opposite. So this one's going to be under.
This is a really fun project, and we had a comment from Grayson that said, I've done this before in art class.
That is awesome. There are so many things that you can do with paper weaving. I did another project for Michael's that was paper weaving, and that one was really fun. Then I've done paper weaving baskets. I've made a basket out of paper weaving. It's a little bit different than doing this, but it turns into a basket. That one's a little bit more difficult. But this is fun to just give like a little checkerboard. You can do it with any shape. So if you didn't want to do a turtle, you could come up with, you know, a monster, or, you know, for space, you know, like for next week, we've got space. You could do a Martian. There's so many things that you can make out of paper weaving. I know some people, I think it was my daughter, she had made paper weaving notes. So she would take like this and then just cut it out, and then she made like a little note to write to a friend at one point. So there's so many things that you can do with paper weaving. And paper weaving has been around for so many years. That was another question I should have looked up to see.
And we have two comments. Someone's done an Easter basket before, and then another one was a waterfall.
Oh, waterfall would be pretty. Yes, I have seen Easter baskets. People will make paper Easter baskets, and they've woven them. And there's so many other, you don't have to use construction paper. I mean, you can use cardstock if you want. You can use, you know, anything that kids can use. There's just so many ways of doing it. So many materials that you could do. I'm just pushing them up. And the best part is if you're short like I am on this side, I don't know if you can see it, I'm short on this side, just hold the turtle down and slowly pull it through, and it comes right through.
There's a comment, I've done a woven basket out of weeds. So this is a good way to, you know, maybe do an upcycle project or using things from nature that you could do the same technique with.
That would be really cool with leaves. Yeah, especially the upcycle. Some of you are probably wondering what upcycle is. It's just using products that are around the house and you're repurposing them. Okay, so you can see I'm getting closer to the end here and it's getting a little bit tighter to get them in. So I just push on the one end, or try to, and just gently pull it through. Okay. Okay, so now I have one more left. Some of you are probably going to have a little bit of room down here. I have enough to get one strip. I could probably put two, but I'm only going to put one in here because two would be really tight. You can kind of see there's a little bit of a gap there. So I'm just going to go through here. And since I did under that one, I have to do over on this one. And what you can do, you see how I have a loop here? That seems to help when I'm trying to push through the bottom parts. It's almost like I'm sewing, because then I'm going to flip it over and push it through that slat. Well, try to. You can make these for, like football season. You could make a football and then you could put your favorite school colors on it or your favorite team colors on it and make it into a football. Okay, so now you can see that I have my 9 strips. If you do need more, that's fine. You'll just keep continuing down until you have no more room to put another one. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors. Now that I've finished this, I know some of you are still weaving, but we're going to go ahead and cut these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the first 3 and I'm going to cut them at an angle. And then the bottom 3, I'm also going to cut at an angle. And these 3 here in the middle, I am going to take a glue stick or glue, whatever you have on hand, and I'm going to glue that piece down. All the pieces that are on the front here, I'm going to glue down so they stay flat. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the left side of the turtle, and I'm going to take the top 3, cut those at an angle, and I'm going to take the bottom 3 and trim those to an angle as well. So you should have the top 3 on both sides at an angle, cut at an angle, the bottom 3 both sides cut at an angle as well, as you can see here. Now I'm going to flip the turtle over and glue the strips that are on top so they stay in place. Okay, so the strips that are on the top are glued on the front, and the strips that are on the top on the back are glued to the paper. So now the 3 strips that are here that are part of the body, I am going to cut along so it looks like this. So I trimmed them to the edge of the body. And I'm going to do that on the other side as well. So it'll be the middle 3 that you trim to the body. Okay, so we've got that. If you didn't use a glue stick and you're waiting for the glue to dry, it will dry. You can just let it dry. Now what we're going to do is take some of our sequins and our googly eyes. We're going to have them to have 2. You can have as many eyes on your turtle that you would like. I'm only going to do 2. And you're just going to glue them down on the head. Okay, so there's my googly eyes. Now I'm going to take some of the sequins, and you can take as many sequins as you want. I'm just going to put a few down. You can put any color. And when you're finished with this, have your parents post it and do the hashtag Michael's Kids Club, Michael's, or hashtag Michael's Classes, hashtag Make It with Michael's. And I think it needs another one right here. Okay. Okay, there is the paper woven turtle from Camp Creatology, the ocean theme. Remember, next week the rest of this week, we've got on Wednesday, we've got the octopus craft sticks. And then on Friday, we have the sea creatures made out of air dry clay. And then next week, we've got space theme, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then the following week, we have fantasy theme on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as well. Thank you, everyone. And I hope you enjoyed it.